So Valentine's Day 2000, I worked a Pretender show at the Fillmore, and one of the things I liked about the Fillmore was I never kind of knew what I was going to be doing until I got there, and sometimes be working the door, sometimes be working backstage, sometimes I'd just be roaming around. But one thing I really liked was working the stage, and everybody's familiar with a concert where they have the barricade and between and the stage, and there's like a walkway for staff or whatever to go through, and I'd just be working that. And sometimes for a crazy show, there's going to be a lot of people stage crowd surfing and whatever going for the stage. There'd be a bunch of us back there and just throwing people back. And for other shows, like the Pretenders, just a couple of us just kind of hanging out, which is what I was doing that night of the Pretenders. And so usually in the back in those days, what the deal was with people who take photographer credentials, we would let them go behind the barricade for the first two songs. So people from the Chronicle, Examiner, SF Gate, whatever, could go back first two songs, take as many pictures they want, and then and that was that. This night, the Pretenders wanted to do things a little differently. They wanted only photographers back there only for the third song. And okay, so not a big deal. So that was the deal. But we had we had a house photographer, that one guy that worked for the Fillmore, that would kind of just go around taking pictures, of the stage and just all over the place. And so he was there. I'm talking to him, and I just kind of assumed he knew the deal, but he wasn't aware of that, and I figured maybe it wasn't a big deal. But anyway, so the show starts. I'm standing there facing the crowd. He goes back there to take pictures. He's just the house photographer. He's not one of the credential guys. And so about a couple minutes into the show, I get my bell rung. I get a boot to the back of the head, whoa! It gets my attention, and I turn around what the fuck was that? And Christie Hynde is right there at pointing at that guy with her guitar, going, "Get him the fuck out of here! Get him the fuck out of here!" So I'm like, "Oh shit, got here." So I'm a little I just gotten kicked in the head by Christie Hynde on purpose, it was nothing. She dated Ray Davies for a long time. I'm sure getting kicked in the head was something common for him. So anyway, I'd had some interactions with other people over the years, but not like that before ever. One time, Dolores from the Cranberries, she came over and she put her dress over my head and grinded on my head, to the delight of the audience. But put your boners away, my lads. She was wearing plenty of layers of bloomers there. One time, Mick Mars from Motley Crue, he's tapped me on the shoulder with his bass, and he's pointing out a girl that's getting smashed up front. They need a little help. So it was always kind of interesting to have little interactions like that. But this was a different one. I got kicked in the head by Christie Hynde on purpose, and you know how she has a resting bitch face. Normally, imagine fury in her eyes of fury. It was terrifying. It's terrifying to the point where you remember when Dick Cheney shot his buddy in the face, and his buddy went on TV to apologize, to Dick Cheney for getting shot in the face. That's how I feel. I got kicked in the head by Christie Hynde, and I kind of feel like I owed her apology. It's such a fucked up thing. Anyway, great show. Oh, the song that the third song was "Message of Love," ironically. So, so yeah, "Message of Love" was the only one she wanted to be photographed during, and if it wasn't that, you're getting kicked in the head. Learning to crawl, obviously, 100 Akrons.